Hello. Now we will see what is the main difference between the CNC and DNC technology. NC, that is the numerical control, CNC computer numerical control, and DNC direct numerical control system. First of all, the numerical control machines. Controlling a machine tools by means of prepare the program, which consists of the blocks or the series of numbers, is known as numerical control. That is, the numerical control refers to the method controlling the manufacturing operations by means of directly inserted coded numerical instructions into the machine tools, that is with the help of the punched paper tape. The numerical control machine consists of the two main components, that is the punched paper tape and stepper motor. It is important to realize that NC is not a machining method, rather it is the concept of machine controls. That is, the NC machines are methods of the automations where the automations of the medium and small volume production is done by some controls under the instructions of the program. That thus we can numerical control defines the software control automation in which the process is controlled by alphanumerical character or symbols by using the punched paper tape. Thus, according to this definition, a program is prepared which consists of the blocks. Block consists of the combinations of the characters and the numbers in sequence, describes the position of the tool and job, the cutting speed and feed. The data converted into the coded instructions, which is called as the part programming, and it is very easy to encode the new programs than to change the machinery flexibility, thus arising the needed of an NC machines. This is the block diagram of the numerical control machine tools. That is first part program with the help of punched paper tape, then program input device, that is open loop control system and closed loop control system, then machine control units, that is the CPU, and this is the actually program started to do the machine. Okay, this is the block diagram, programming instruction, then machine control units and the power required for operating the machines, and this is the transferring process. Then what is the principles of the NC machines? The basic elements and operations of typical NC machines in numerical control and the component basically involved of the data input, data processing and data output. In data processing, the programs are read into the machine control units for processing. The basic components of the NC machines are software. The programs or set the instruction language, punch card, magic tape, punch paper tape, and other such information processing items are referred to as an software. Then next one is the punch paper. It is unreliable NC components for repeated use in the shop because of paper type is especially fragile and its susceptibility to wear and tear. Then tape reader. Tape reader is the least reliable hardware components of NC the machines, while any breakdown is occurs on the NC machines. The punch paper tape is different for the different operations and it is the time consuming. Then machine control unit. The machine control unit has the input reader unit, then memory, then processor as per the general computer systems. Thus another one is output channels, then control panels, feedback channels. Then machine tools. It may consist of the work table, cutting tools, jigs, fixtures, motors for driving the spindles, and coolant for the lubricating systems, and also it consists of the ATC, automatic tool changer. Then classification of the NC machine tools according to control loop feedback system, that is the open loop system and closed loop system. Then tool motion control, point to point positions, then straight line countering, then according to the programming such as the incremental and absolute. There are two basic control system, that is the point to point and countering system. In point to point system, also called as the positioning, each axis of the machine is driven separately by ball screw depending on the type of operations at the different velocities. Then point to point system are used mainly in the drilling, punching and straight milling operations. Because of the tool cuts, it travels along the path. Accurate control and synchronizations of the velocities and momentums are important. The countering system is used in the lathes, milling machines, grinders, welding machineries and machinery centers. This is the point-to-point control system. This is the three-axis countering path, and this is the two-axis countering path. And this is the schematics of the point-to-point and countering of the NC machine system. This is the same as I explained in the before in the slides. Then computer numerical control system. A real breakthrough was achieved around the 1965 when the numerical control machines are fitted with the mini computer, which is introduced the name computer numerical control. The first step in this process is implementing the automation in any industry to manufacture the parts or component through the automations using the machine tools and with a little human interactions. Then CNC machine is specially defined as the numerical control system where a dedicated stores program computer is used to perform the sum or all the basic numerical control functions in accordance with the control program stored in the read and write memory of the computer by electronic industry associations. Computer numerical controls can be applied to the milling machines, lathe machines, grinding machines and boring machines, flame cutters and drilling machines. The main difference between the NC and CNC machine is the type of motors used. In the NC machine, the stepper motors are used, and in CNC machines, servo motors are used. The main advantage of the servo motor is we stop the axis whenever we required without affections of the inertia effect. And another advantage is the use of mini computer. In NC machines, the very big computers are used, but in CNC machines very small. That is the very small memory computers, so especially used for the programming purpose. There are the various types of the CNC machines: mills and machine center, lathe and turning center, EDM machines, grinding machines, cutting machines, fabrications machines, welding machines and coordinate measuring machines. Then what is the advantage of the CNC machines? That is high reliability and precision. This is the main advantage of the NC machines. Then volume production capacity is high. Then complex contour surface needs to be machined, that is the turbines. These machines are very useful. Flexibility in the job chains, automatic tool setting, less scrap, safer, high productivity, better quality, less paperwork, faster prototypes productions, reduction in the lead times, etc. Option residence CAM systems at machine tools. Then another tool path verifications. Before the start of the program, we can verify the tool path, that is there is the no distractions in between the tool movement. But one main disadvantage of the CNC machines are it is very costly setups and we require the skilled operators. Then the programming is also required, that is the information about the G codes and M codes also necessary. Maintenance is difficult. Machines have to be installed in the air conditioning places. Then these are the some parts suitable for the CNC machines. Then last one is the direct numerical control machines. The direct control numerical machines is defined as the type of manufacturing system in which the several NC or CNC machines are controlled remotely from the host or mainframe computer, or direct numerical control of multiple machine tools by a single mainframe computer through the direct connections. So a series of the CNC or NC machine is connected to the single computers. The basic DNC systems requires the following basic component: mainframe computer, memory communication network, NC machine tools. Then DNC system is a very expensive and is primarily used for the large organizations, and where we require the high production. The combinations of the DNC and CNC makes possible to eliminate the use of the program as the input media for the CNC machines. The DNC computer downloads the program directly from the NC computer memory. This reduces the amount of the communications required between the central computer and each machine tools. So in the mainframe computers there is already the program stored. We require to download that programs, and it is the input to the CNC machine. What is the advantage of DNC machines? Then time sharing and control for more than one machines by a computer. There is no need of the computer to be located near the machines, because of the computer can now control the machine tools remotely while situated in the computer type environment. The only disadvantage of the DNC is if the computer breaks down, but the computer is so reliable that it is unlikely to occur.